Hello trail travelers and tribe trailer owners and other campers, anyone basically looking at an awning. This, if you're not familiar with it by now, this is our tribe trailer overland base camp. This has been our camping trailer for the last couple of years. Super happy with it. But this year it's gaining some love. And first off, we've already posted the video on it, is the rooftop tent. This is the new Tuff Stuff Overland Alpine 61. Awesome tent. We're very happy with that. And the trailer came with an original Tuff Stuff awning. In fact, Tribe Trailer, if you see here, was originally Tuff Stuff Overland, and the trailer division split off into its own company. So I still have Tuff Stuff branding on the trailer itself. So the original awning was 6 feet wide and would go out 8 feet. And I mean, the quality was good. There's nothing wrong with the awning itself, but there were two things that we didn't really care for. One was, it was pretty difficult for one person to set up. I've done it. It was not fun. Two people, it goes together really fast. Same with teardown. You really need one person holding the end while the other person does the supports. So that was one major downside. Secondly was the amount of coverage. So while it covered 6 feet here, sometimes, you know, you'd get some weather coming in, some rain or something coming in, and this is where the kitchen is. And then there was no protection around the back end. And so we wanted something that would cover more space. Also, when we're out and we're in the sun, you know, having just this one size of awning meant as the sun's moving, we're constantly shifting with it. Well, we wanted something that would just give us more coverage, such as a 270. Well, last year, Tuff Stuff had a 270, and we looked at it, and the problem was, to make it work, it kind of opened up here and came around, and so the kitchen area was actually partially exposed. So that was not going to work for us. We wanted something that, again, more coverage. Well, this year at Overland Expo, they had the 270 XL, which is this one. So not only does it open to cover the back, it also opens again a little bit this way to provide some more coverage area. Now this will be good for not only when we're cooking, but usually we're positioned over here to take showers and things. So I think it's really going to work out well for us in having this extra space. Now, did have to do a couple modifications to make everything work, and I'll cover those. And then we'll show you the tent or the awning as it's all opened and go over some of those details. But the other thing we have to do today is adjust everything. So I have everything in place and it all fits, but the way the awning sits, everything is kind of shifted to the driver's side. So we're probably going to push the tent 3 or 4 more inches to the passenger side so we can slide the awning back a little bit, so this gap between the awning and the tent is back over here instead of being right where the kitchen is. So we're going to make some of those adjustments. We'll get some measurements and get all that done, and then get her opened up. But let me show you what we had to do to get this thing mounted. Now this is the original mount for the other awning, and it used to face 180 degrees the other way with this bracket right here connecting to the T-rail on the back of the awning. Well, this awning, the T-rail is a much wider gap, so we had to deal with that. So what we did is we flipped the bracket around, we cut off the top of the bracket here, and then used the brackets that came with the awning and these square U-bolts to secure it in place. That allows us to still move it left and right, and because this, we can still move it up and down, because at the end of the day, I want to be able to stand underneath it without hitting my head. We've got everything installed. It's looking great, nice and centered. We've got as much clearance as we can get out of it. I'm going to show you how this thing works and how it looks and why we're so happy to have it now. Okay, 3 straps here. Take those off. So it extends damn near all the way to the feet. And push weights down there. Some stability. That we would normally end up just tying that off and making it nice and tight. The legs are pretty much optional, but in a lot of cases, it's just going to help, you know, with some stability, with some wind, with getting it nice and tight. I'm just going to keep working my way around. I'm just going to tie it off to the bottom of the tent here. Now, it's going to take a couple times of setting it up to get it all nice and stretched out. But that is a ton of awning space. Wow. I mean, it barely fits in the garage here without going over the Subaru. So very happy with this. We cannot wait to have this out on a trail somewhere, provide a ton of shade, provide a ton of rain protection. Yet again, this is another game changer. Check this out from Tuff Stuff Overland. And as a little tip on the best deals from them, wait for Overland Expo and look for a code or go see them in person at one of the shows. Because that's what we did. And we got this thing, what was it, like 50% off? 40% off? I mean, it was a huge discount. So yeah, it was damn near half price. So we highly recommend you meet them at the shows and get the best deal that you can get. So now I'm gonna tear it all down and put it all away.